Hey guys, we are here with my boy Kadeem, who just finished top 8 at OTS Championships with
Earth Machines.
Oh my goodness. How's the deck in this format?
It's a challenge. We put tiers and sprites all over the format.
Yeah.
And it's going second can be a little difficult with all the interruptions and hand shoves that they play.
But you still pulled it off, and I mean, I guess, you can play some floodgates and it's pretty strong. It's pretty
some
grindy.
floodgates, back row,
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
All right, let's start. Let's get to it.
All right, so for starter, we'll start with 3 gear frames.
Okay.
Best starter in the deck.
Okay.
Also a combo extender with Therion when Therion comes on the field. When unclassed spare, he specials himself when added from either gear frame or from deployment, and then he can mill any Machina from deck to grave. One Fortress, I feel like One Fortress is good enough because it's not once per turn. It's a good extender, key part of the combo. One Citadel, we all know what Citadel does. Nuke.
Yeah. Big boy.
And my big boy, he didn't come up much today, but when he's on the field, it's pretty much game.
Okay.
During battle phase, half everything and just keep going. And to round out the Machina engine, I have 1 Overdrive. It brings out Citadel or any Machina from the deck, and its Grave Over effect actually comes up a lot. You usually want to activate this during draw or standby, so you avoid draw.
Okay.
So it gives you an extra draw.
Okay, nice.
So for the Infinitrack engine, I got 2 Harvesters. I like this ratio. It's really good. It comes up a lot, and it gives me some hand loop plays on turn 1. 1 Anchor Drill. A lot of people don't play this, but I like this a lot. It helps you get into rank 8 plays a lot easier. So I got 1 Trencher, 1 Tunneler, and 1 Dozer. 1 of each is fine. Dozer is your special from deck. Tunneler is your Pot of Avarice. And Trencher is basically your Reborn from grave. And what would this deck be without my guy? This is my guy right here. Him and Gear Frame is actually insane. You drop this, you get Gear Frame back, and then when you use Gear Frame's second effect to bring it back to the field and just extend even further. It's just really good. And should be for cost to negate. Can't go wrong with that. Goes under skill drain as well.
Right.
Really good. For the trains, I just got 1 Bullet Train and 1 Derrick Crane. This is all you really need. It doesn't really come up as often, but if it does, it helps with turn 1 as well. And it works under skill drain as usual. Brick. And to round off the monsters, I play 2 Ash.
Mismatching radio. And then now for your Earth Machine ratios, is that pretty standard?
It's very standard for the most part. I really like the numbers. It took a lot of time to test out, but in time the ratios actually worked out in its favor.
Awesome.
For spells, I got the best card in the deck. It's literally a +1. It brings out a free body, searches unclassed bear, searches any Machina that you need. It's really good. It got ashed a couple of times today, but if it goes off, full combo basically. 2 heavy forward. This card didn't come up as often today as I thought. I didn't draw it as much, but 2 is perfectly fine. You get any Infinitrack, and its second effect did come up today a little bit. You target an XYZ, and it just becomes extra material for Zeus. Comes up a lot. Second best card of the day. 3 years E-Telly. I lost the die roll a lot today, and this card came up. And what Urgent Schedule does is if your opponent controls more monsters than you, you bring out 2 machines from the deck, 1 level 4 or lower, and 1 level 5 or higher. And it's just basically a 1-card combo. It gave me an OTK against Flight earlier today. The 1 terraforming into 2 this Coliseum, and everybody's favorite card.
Let's go.
Everybody's card, Mystic Vine. This Coliseum is one of the ways I can search out Regulus in this deck, and terraforming is just another copy of each. And mine came up today, didn't come up as much. It got negated a couple times, but it gave me the extra. I had extra extenders to push through. The 1 Duster for back row and for mine specifically.
Okay.
Broken card helped me in my round 6 match against Tears. call by halfness, and I just go through from there. That's all for spells. And for traps, I play 3 Imperm. Good card for helping me go second. Really good card overall. One of the best hand traps in the game. And finally, my second favorite card in the deck, 2 Skill Drains.
2 skill drain, why not 3?
3 is a little too cloggy. You could brick with it. There was actually a hand that I had with 2 of these in my hand, and it didn't work out so well.
And how many cards in the main?
This is 40.
Okay, perfect, nice and clean. That's why, okay, sure, I see. On to the extra?
Extra deck. So for extra deck, I got 2 Goliaths.
Okay.
I've seen people play 3. I don't like 3. It's not necessary. I feel like 2 is the right number. It comes up a lot. It's part of the main combo. 1 Platinum Gadget.
Okay.
This is part of the main combo. Really good card. His effect is you special summon a level 4 or lower Earth Machine from hand. So that's pretty much all the level 4s and all that in the deck.
Okay.
Angel Gear Ballista.
Right.
It's a good card.
That's the box guy.
Box guys. It's part of the main combo piece. Searches out the box and any of the Infinitracks. Pretty solid. Second favorite card in my extra deck, Genius. It's really good. I usually bring this out when I use Urgent Schedule all the time when I'm going second.
Okay.
What Genius does is it's unaffected by spells, traps, and link monsters. And on my turn, I could choose a card on either player's field and negate those effects. Comes up a lot. Double Angle Knuckle. He only came up once today. He's not bad. I could bring back a level 10 Earth Machine from Grave. And he has a graveyard effect that I could send a card from my field or hand to bring it back to the field. Pretty solid card. To the XYZs, Giragon X, main combo piece, searches out all my level 4s, all my Infinitracks. Pretty solid card. Stormer, really good card. It's the other way that I could search out Therion.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't realize that Stormer could search out Therion or even send a Therion or any Earth Machine.
And so plays around Nib well, right, this deck?
Yes, I run Nib as well. His effect in the battle phase comes up a lot.
Okay.
When he destroys a monster, that monster that's destroyed, it becomes extra material for him. So then I can lead up to Zeus after that and just wipe the board. It came up a lot against Splight and Tears today, actually. Dingirsu. I didn't get to drop this today. I wish I did, but situational Yu-Gi-Oh says no.
What do you make it with other than Regulus?
With Regulus, other than Regulus, I can make it with Box and with Angle.
I see, right.
Yes, because his other effect is target a monster on the field, combine the levels. So with these 2, they become level 8, make Dingirsu. Non-targeting send, or if I have a banished machine, which I will have, gain back resources. Really good card. Phantom Fortress. This card helps me with hand loop first turn. Really good. Didn't come up as often today because a lot of the time I had to go second. Slicer. A lot of people sleep on this card as well. It's basically the same as Stormer, but his effect is you could detach as many non-targeting blow up the field. Gustav, help me get in time. Dora, help me with my first turn boards. Really good card, helps me protect my Therion from Ruler No More and any other cards that might be threatening. Libe, OTKs, help you OTK against Spike came up today. And God Daddy himself, Zeus.
Do you go into this often in this deck?
I do. There's a lot of situations where if I do go second and I have Urgent Schedule in hand, it will lead to Stormer. And then if the situation is really that bad, I just go into Zeus.
So how many materials does it usually end up having when you summon it?
I usually get like 4.
Oh, okay.
4, so I
good.
could Zeus twice.
Cool.
Because I destroy a monster, and with the other monsters I have originally, it just goes. I just have 4.
Awesome. Okay, and finally onto the side.
For the side, 3 Nibiru.
Oh god, mismatch.
Yeah, the matching rarities, I'm sorry. That's just life, I'm sorry. It came up a little bit. It helps against tiers. And it actually helped me against Blight because I actually called by his Toad, and then on the end of main I just wiped the board with Zeus and then just OTK'd after that. God card of the format.
Yep.
You need this or
Nothing
else you
more,
lose.
yeah, nothing to explain really.
2 twins.
Oh, okay.
And a reboot. There was not a lot of back row decks today. There was just a lot of big boards. Not a lot of back row decks today, but reboot's a god card, you need that.
Yeah.
Twins, I may think about using Cosmics more
Yeah.
because mine is becoming a problem with B-Cop in the format as well, so I may do that. As for traps, D-Barrier, god card. This is pretty much a blowout. Didn't come up, but if it does, it's pretty much a win for me. And anti-spell.
Okay.
Really good. I could protect it with Dora because most people will Cyclone it, Twin it. I lose against Reboot obviously, but a lot of times when I drop this, it's pretty much game from there.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Kadeem. Any last shout outs?
Shout out to Calvin, Go for Game, for this beautiful mat.
Yeah, let's go.
It's a
You go
beautiful
pick it up
striker
too
mat.
if you go there. Awesome.
And shout out to James for this wonderful deck profiles. My first time doing something like this. It's fun.
Awesome. Well, congrats on your finish and thank you. Thank you.
problem.